Hello everybody, this is Naomi. I am back today to do a quick DIY. Um, I'm going, you're going to need some poultry netting, which is chicken wire. So there's that. I have my stapler, which I will be needing that. Maybe a hammer, cutters, a napkin. I've got this flour container, a picture frame. It's too big that you can't see it. Picture frame. I'm going to be using some Mod Podge, some Waverly wax, and some Waverly chalk paint. So, I got this I either got it at Dollar General or Dollar Tree a couple of years ago, and it had an image on it, and I've removed the paper image, and so I'm going to paint this white, and I'm going to wax up the frame, but I'm going to do my my water spout first, because I'm going to take it outside and spray it, and then I'll bring it back in. Then I'm going to take some of the Waverly's wax stain, and I'm going to start putting this on. Let me get my cardboard, because I like to have this here, and I just want to put I'm not really wanting it dark, but just enough to change the colors to a little bit darker. And I know I'm getting out of frame, but I've got to figure out a different setup for my camera when I'm doing bigger projects, because it sets so close to my desk that it won't let me get in bigger items to where you can really see what I'm doing. That's why I'm trying my hardest to stay, where you in frame where you can see somewhat what I'm doing. And like I said, I'm not running it real dark. I just want to change it a little darker. Okay. go. Get her done. Got 2 more sides to do. I get some more. I'm just putting a little bit on at a time because I try not to waste it, which I'm new with this stuff too, so I'm not sure how long to really leave it on so that, you know what I'm saying. So I'm learning with this. Matter of fact, I don't think that you even got to see the video where I purchased it. So, if that tells you anything, I've been moving right along since I did all of this. So, okay, almost done. And then we'll let it dry, and like I said, I'm trying to get in here and get a little bit more, and I'll be done staining this. Then I can take the pod out and I can let it get painted. And okay, so let's take it and give it one quick rub down so we can take off the extra that we don't need. Alright, that's just about the color I want it. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, while that's drying, I'm going to get the chicken wire out. And we're going to figure out how much of it I need to cover this up. Trying to get this cut open without messing up my scissors. Okay, so there's that. Take off where I've got it taped up at. Okay, there's that. And I got this wire, I'm thinking at Home Depot, Lowe's, I can't remember exactly. I mentioned it to my husband and he helped me find what I was looking for. I even might have got this at Walmart. Okay. So give me a minute. Now that I've got this open, and I went ahead and cut it out because it was so hard to do it on screen. So now I'm going to take my stapler And I'm just going to start okay. So now I'm just taking these loose ends and I'm rotating them in because I want to be able to use those to, I want to get them so that you can't poke yourself and stuff like that. So that's why I'm turning them to where they're on the frame rather than sticking out. And two, that helps tighten up that wire. Some of them you can take and go back the opposite way. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just take a hammer, come along, and lightly touch that up. Sorry for the loud noises, but that's the way I gotta do it. Okay, sorry everyone, I had to have some help getting this stretched out and pulled across and stapled down. And where the wires are here, and we folded them back, I took and put some hot glue on the edgings of them so that nobody would catch their fingers on it and rip their fingers. I tried doing it myself, but my husband was afraid that with me being on my blood thinners that I'd rip my hand open or something like that. And he's like, give me that and I'll get it situated. And so that's what we did. That's why you didn't get to see it, because he was afraid I'd cut it pretty bad, and you know what I'm saying. Okay, so there's that. So our next step, I got the pot completely painted, and there's that, which you're not going to see the back, so that's why I didn't, and I just put a light coat on the inside. You're not going to really see it either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this napkin and I'm going to center this napkin to where it will lay right on top of here like this, and I'm going to use this for the this. So I need to get me a pair of scissors out, and I'm just going to cut it straight down the middle because there's enough here that I can do a second project with and not mess up all of it. So just cut it down the middle, and I'll put the other one back with all of my napkins, and I can use it on another project. So there's that. So I'm going to, let's see, I just want it to go right up underneath the edgings of that, so I'm going to take a little more off. Okay, so Look at it. Where I've got it. It's actually I'm going to start it here on the bottom. Because like I said, I want this right here in this middle. And the good thing is I can take my craft knife and cut the edgings off of the sides. So, okay, so let me get my Mod Podge, which is right here. Get it shook out real good. And I always, all this is here is just a piece of wax paper. And it keeps it pretty well sealed. Looks like I gotta get some more paper towels. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it around here like so. And I'm just going to start putting some Mod Podge on. And I'm going to start here at the top. And kind of work my way through to the middle. Okay, just like easily working it down and working out any wrinkle that may occur. But like I said, that up there can be just like so. Now I'm gonna get this back finished first because it'll be the easiest to do. So I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. All the way around, get that side, and then we'll work it down. Make sure we get all of the, if it's got a little bit of a wrinkle, it's not going to hurt it too much. But I am going to go ahead and put this over this handle. I think it'll give it just a little bit of an added, that way the handle is not just plain white. So it gives it a little bit of that color too. Okay, so there's that. Feel confident with that. And we got a small sliver right here that didn't cover. So I'm going to take this and lay it down and just get it to lay just like we want it to. There we go. There we go. Once I get it all laid back down, then I'll come back and Mod Podge over the top. But I want to get this secure first. So that's kind of why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. Okay. Just like so. Yep. Come up here to the top. Just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some, and I'm not going to do the very tip because that'll be the inside of there. Now we're going to lay that down, and if I need to clip this right here, I can, so it'll lay down the way we want it to. There we go. Just like so. And I'm going to clip it here so I can get that to finish laying down, and just work around this here. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of this and just clip it off. Because what's there that's loose, I'm going to Mod Podge it on the back side. And then I have a small piece over here, like I did over there, that needs a little piece put right here. Not a very big piece, but it's big enough that it's going to make a difference if I don't put it there. So let me get over here where you can see what I'm doing. Go. And then that'll lay like so. And I'm going to clip this off just a little. This off a little. Like I said, the rest of it I will just Mod Podge it behind it. And then right here, right there, let me get my little finer ones. That, and that'll lay down perfectly like that. Then I can come over here, cut like so, and around. And you may have to here periodically cut it, put little slits in it to get it to lay down correctly, which is no big deal. Just cut it the way you need it to be. Like here, just put a little slit there. And that'll help it to lay down. And then I'll use some water in a minute to wet that and get that open. Okay. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it like this. Because part of that's going to roll down that way. Now we'll kick it over here, and we'll just put some little slits here, and here, and here, and there. That way it can fold over on the back side. So, let's get some more Mod Podge and just start adding that Mod Podge. Get everything to seal down like we want it to. Here's another part that needs to be clipped. See, and then just roll it over on the back, just like that. Make sure you get it in there. And back on this side. Just like that. Mod Podge it down. Okay. Around the handle. Down. We're going to roll it over. I'll put a little bit of Mod Podge on the back side. Flip these down. Just like that. There we go. Do the same here. Put a little bit of Mod Podge here. Roll it over. And here, we're going to spread this corner. Excuse me. Because I got my paintbrush in my mouth. So there's that. And come over here. Give her a good coat just like so. Just like that. Isn't that pretty so far? Around, put a little bit on the back, spread these, just like that, lay them over, just like that. Split. Okay. There's that. A little bit on the back side here. Start laying these down on the back. Lay it Okay. So let me let this dry, and then I'll be right back. Okay. So here's what it looks like. Completely Mod Podged up. Sealed. As you see, I sealed it good around here so it don't come off. And isn't that just pretty? This says Simple Life. So there's that. So now I want to figure out how I'm going to mount it to my I'm going to mount it like this, and then my flowers will come out the top. So, and I've still got this little thin wire right here that I can use for that. So I'm just going to cut me off a couple of strips. That way it's a little more, and this was what was wrapped around the chicken wire. So I don't want to waste it. So I think the first thing I got to do is drill me a couple of holes. I'm going to put a couple in this back here. And I'm going to put a bow around this handle over here, so I'll be able to anchor it from over here. Trying to think. I know I can, hold on. I know I can drill a couple of holes from the top. So I'm going to drill a hole right here in this. There's one. And I'm going to put one right here. That's all I need, 2 small holes. And I'm going to flip it around. And then there's a little flap back here that I'm going to put a small hole in too. There we go. And then one over here. There we go. And we're done drilling holes. So now that's the top. So now I can put it here, just like so. Okay. So now I'm going to take this piece of wire, split it in half. And going to run it through like that. So that'll be in there to hold that one. And I'm going to go ahead and take this other one, because I'm going to use that little loop right there. So then I'm going to flip it over just like this. Okay, try to keep it centered. And just wrap it around it. Just like that. And then this one. So now I can clip these two wires and I can clip these two wires. Okay, so there's that. So now I can take this one, run it down through there. Let me lay this paper towel here because I don't want to scuff it. We're just going to pull it firm, like so. Now I'm going to take a pair of pliers and just twist it good. I don't want to over tighten it, but I want it to be tight to where it keeps it from moving. Okay, so now I'm going to clip this off. I may not even have to put one over here. Don't know just yet. So now I'm going to run this one down in there, just like this. Make it good and snug. And we'll clip it, and then I'm going to see where we're at on the tightness of it. Okay. It's not going to move, so we're good right there. Isn't that pretty? So now it's just a matter of getting my flowers and putting them in here and arranging them. So I'll be right back to get some flowers. So I cut a small piece of green floral and put it up here on the top. So now I've gone and got some, I'm not even sure how you pronounce it, Frieze, I guess. And I like these because of the way they're shaped. So I'm going to cut all of these off their stems and we'll start placing them and see if I need to cut any more off. I'm just cutting them all the way down to the base until I figure out what I need. Okay. And I do want to keep some of the greenery. So let's see. So that one like that. Okay. So we can put this one over here like this. But I want this greenery a little closer to the, there we go. We'll stick it down in there like that. That way that helps kind of cover up some of that. And the good thing is you can always bring some of these through on the back side like this, and it helps spread those out a little bit to where they will kind of set and look more natural. So that's what I'm doing, is just using the tip end of my scissors and pulling this one through, and then I'm going to grab the one right next to it and I'm going to pull it through. That way it spreads it out and it helps open these up like this. And if we need to, we can put a little hot glue down to hold them down a little better, but I like that. So there's that. And this one, I think I'm going to take some, ooh, that hurt. I'm going to take that off. And I'm just going to come in and push this one down like so. Make it a little, and I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to bring it down a little lower. Push that down in there like that. Push this one down in there a little lower. Isn't that pretty? And then I've got some, what are these? Tweeta. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one either. But I'm going to stick some of these in here because I want them to come out the top. Up a little taller. So that'll go like that. This one will come over. You can't see. This one will come in here like this. Let's pull it back up. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's the other one. And I want to leave some of these greeneries on so that helps. Okay, this one I'm going to take down a little further. There we go. Like so. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay. So I'm going to take one more. Oh, wait a minute. I already got one cut off. So I'm going to take it completely off. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to just stick this straight down in the thing like this. just going to pull it off the top like I did that one. Maybe just down just a little bit. And come in here. And we're going to place this one right about here too. So I don't need any more of these, but I do want the rest of these. I think it needs a little more of these others. I'm going to take the greenery off and just use the floral of it. This one in over here like so. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm adding some of these to the bottom so that it's not just a full arrangement. Okay. Pull this one back up a little bit. There we go. Turn it. Turn that one. Now, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so there's what it looks like. I'm going to take some more pictures of it. If you like my video, hit the like and subscribe. Wait a minute, I think you need to be right in here so that it levels you out. Because one side's got a little more of this than the other does. Is that better? There we go. Now I like that better. Okay. So if you like my video, hit the like and subscribe. Depending on what bell you click on, they will let you know each time I upload a video. And like I said, I hope everybody is enjoying seeing me do more projects. My next project after this is I'm starting on some junk journals. So if you want to get to doing that with me, come on, let's join me. So thank you everyone and have a blessed day.